Here's the punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
His first carry. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now a give, right side. It's Hines. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now.
The All-Pro Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
32-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Javon Kinlaw on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now is Brees. This one into the hands of Burton. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
6-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his homegrown receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 2.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now pass complete here to Sanders. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Sanders.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Brees going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And that's the rookie Javon Kinlaw who got in there to bring him down.
Really talking about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
49ers.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. It's Hines. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. Second and 13. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So that'll back him up 5. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Flowers. He is going to find Hill here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
24 yards.
That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Hines. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Flowers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
3.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing on 1st down. Flowers, flush to his right. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. He'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They run the counter. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to throw. Flowers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They begin the drive with Hines. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nyheim Hines.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side. It's Hines. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's a nice run right there. Able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Gets this inside the 35-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
A gain of 19.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's Hines. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
The ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
on 3rd down. Hines. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards manages to pick up first down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On first down, Breeze. Caught by Nelson. And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for sure.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Operating from the gun. Flowers lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First down pass.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on first and 10.
Their own 29-yard.
The final shot before half for Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. A double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will make it into the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense really should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 20. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Lets it go for Nelson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he finds Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Two veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And this is Cook for the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Breeze. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Derwin James.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's caught by Sanders. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down New Orleans. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A 10th carry for Kamara. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again, it's Kamara. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10.
He completes it to Nelson, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. J.J. Nelson, his 5th touchdown now on the year,
as his guys have now moved out in front.
And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24. 49ers 21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They run the counter. It's Hines. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
They run the counter. It's Hines, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
For the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Flowers. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble. Knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
On first down, Hines. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flowers. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out. this third quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Looking to throw. Flowers. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10. Flowers. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Flushed out right. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Niners 28, Saints 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Breeze. Sanders has got it complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. They're calling it in Nelson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Batting up for the point after.
So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game, up, down, up, down. Did you ever see Seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now the pass is taken in by Hill, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, 49.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flowers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Complete to Naheem.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd down and 3. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Complete to Naheem.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. To throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On 1st down. Hines, he'll have a first down inside the 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. is across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It's caught. Nelson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Play action. Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That one is shielded. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Thomas has got it complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Breeze to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
The 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Get your
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed